Introducing the brutal Stoic philosophy. Seneca's teachings were rooted in the understanding of human nature's darkest depths. Forget your cute, optimistic view of humanity. Seneca saw through it all. He didn't like what he saw. You think people are inherently good? That's a joke. Look around you. How many would step over your carcass for a shot at glory? Plenty. Seneca laid it bare with no sugarcoating. He knew humans are driven by self-interest above all else, and that's a reality you need to wake up to. Now, he said, the wise man is self-sufficient, and if he can endure the absence of friends with equanimity, he is indeed fortunate. What does that mean? It means count on yourself, because relying on others is like building a house on quicksand. You're surrounded by masked intentions. Every handshake, every smile, potentially just another facade hiding selfish desires. Don't be fooled by verbal affirmations of loyalty. They're worth less than the air it takes to speak them. Seneca's insight was simple and yet brutally profound. To protect oneself, one must recognize the masked intentions of others and accept the inherent selfishness of humanity. People are wearing masks, not because they want to protect you from their ugliness, but because they want to protect themselves from yours when things get brutal. Now, here's the bitter pill. You've been living in a fantasy world built on naive trust and a belief in fairy tales peddled by society. The truth is uglier than you want to admit. Most people wouldn't hesitate to leave you bleeding if it meant they could move one step ahead. Seneca taught that understanding human nature's darkness isn't just an academic exercise, it's survival training. He who trusts no one knows the truth and remains invulnerable, Seneca claimed. That might sound harsh, but it's a damn sight safer than getting your heart ripped out by someone you thought was an ally. The only cure? Embrace the solitude of self-reliance and the strength of skepticism. You need to build walls, not physical ones, but mental fortresses that keep out the deceitful and insincere. Be skeptical of every motive. Question every action. This isn't about becoming a paranoid recluse. It's about fortifying your mind so when betrayal inevitably comes knocking, you're ready for it. Ready to face it head-on without flinching. Listen carefully. The world isn't going to change for your benefit. It's time for you to change how you see the world and discard those rose-colored glasses permanently. Fortify your mind with skepticism as your shield. It's the only real defense in this game where everyone else is playing for themselves. Listen up. It's time for immediate action. You've been living too long in a cocoon of false security, and now it's time to tear that shell apart. Start by confronting those around you with a critical eye. Don't let anyone pass without scrutiny. The time to do this is now. This painful task requires courage, but you have no other choice if you want to survive in this ruthless game. List out those you truly trust, then cut it in half. Analyze each relationship with ruthless honesty. You've been giving your trust unconditionally. Now it's time to examine it closely. You'll find that many don't deserve a spot on that list. They're just skilled actors, pretending loyalty when it's convenient for them, and ready to turn their backs the moment you hit a rough patch. Begin journaling about each interaction. Do their words match their actions? If not, you've got your answer already. The harsh truth is, most people care only about themselves and won't hesitate to betray you if it's beneficial for them. Remember this, true loyalty is as rare as gold in desert sands, and only those who have been tested through time and trials can prove their allegiance. Don't get swayed by sweet words or bright smiles. Rely on evidence and concrete actions. Who stood by you when the going got toughest? Who has proven their loyalty through deeds, not just words? Seneca understood this well. The wise man is self-sufficient. He endures the absence of friends with equanimity. That's why you need to rely on yourself more than anyone else. Prepare for a challenging journey, but also one of empowerment. The truth might be painful, but it is liberating too. As you begin to cut away the fake relationships from your life, you'll find yourself stronger than ever before. Don't wait any longer. Now is the time to wake up from the naive dream and face the cold reality of humanity. Very few truly stand by you. Steel yourself and act now. Your faith in others is a weakness they exploit. You've been walking around like a lamb among wolves, oblivious to the reality that most people would rather see you fail than succeed. It's time to grow up and face the harsh truth. Very few truly stand by you. Look around. How many of your so-called friends have ever lifted a finger when you were on the brink of collapse? Remember those moments when you faced hardship. Who was there? Who actually showed up? The brutal truth is, loyalty is a rare commodity, and in this cutthroat world, you need to learn that the hard way. In a world of masks, fortify your mind and let skepticism be your shield. Stop relying on the comforting lie that people care about you as much as you care about them. Most of them are just waiting for an opportunity to leap at your vulnerabilities. Seneca's wisdom rings true. The wise man is self-sufficient. This isn't just philosophical fluff. It's survival instinct at its rawest. You can't afford to be naive anymore. Your blind faith is a red carpet leading to your own downfall. The moment you start questioning the sincerity of those around you, you'll realize how flimsy their facades really are. You'll see smiles that don't reach the eyes, words that feel hollow, and promises that are as weightless as air. That's the reality. Most people won't hesitate to betray you if it means they can climb a little higher. So what do? You build mental fortresses. You become a skeptical warrior in a battle against deceit. Embrace solitude. It's better than the false company of traitors. Look after number one, yourself, because that's who matters most when the chips are down. Accept the reality that few truly stand by you. Those who do are scarce gems in this treacherous landscape, but they're worth more than their weight in gold. In a world full of fair-weather friends and hidden agendas, arm yourself with skepticism. Question every motive, scrutinize every action, and never assume loyalty where it hasn't been proven. Your challenge now is to face this harsh reality without flinching. Face it with unwavering eyes. In this brutal game called life, skepticism is your strongest weapon. Don't be another victim of misplaced trust and gullibility. Rise above it with an iron will and a mind fortified against betrayal. Now face the truth with unwavering eyes. Watch the next video to uncover more of humanity's hidden betrayals. Listen up. Apologies are for the weak. History is a bloody battlefield, scattered with those who never needed to utter a word of regret. You think Alexander the Great or Genghis Khan had time to say, "I'm sorry"? Get real. These guys weren't playing a game. They were rewriting the rules. They didn't ask for permission. They didn't wait for approval. They just took what they wanted and made it happen. That's the brutal truth you need to swallow. Stop sugarcoating your failures with apologies. Every time you say sorry, you're giving away a piece of your power. You're admitting fault when you should be bulldozing over obstacles. In this cutthroat world, mercy is for those who want to finish last. Genghis Khan didn't build an empire by asking nicely. He stormed through lands, left no room for dissent. Julius Caesar crossed the Rubicon and changed history forever without looking back. These men understood. Hesitation is the death knell of greatness. Get it through your thick skull. Apologizing is a sign of weakness in the animal kingdom we live in. You think survival is about making friends and playing nice? It's about tearing through barriers with a ruthless edge. Seneca knew what's up. A wise man endures without needing forgiveness. He wasn't talking about being a saint. He was talking about being a force of nature that doesn't flinch or falter. You want to be at the top? Stop bowing down to social pressures and judgmental eyes. Live like you're untouchable, not because you are, but because you've decided not to care. It's time you started living by your own rules and stopped apologizing for who you are. Command your life with an iron fist and never look back. Stop trusting the smiles around you. Most hide sinister intentions. Blind trust is your Achilles heel, a weakness exploited by those who secretly hope for your downfall. Embrace solitude and skepticism. Fortify your mind against betrayal and prioritize self-reliance. Like, subscribe for more insights, and watch the full video now.